Hello, Virgos. You're the first of the earth signs. Welcome to Intuition Loading. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Remember, we're still in the lesson of the lost Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. We're still here. If you'd like to be a client of mine, the link is below. If you have any feedback, criticism, or instruction for me, the email is below. I'm not doing comments anymore. I'm not hiding behind anything fake. Approach me directly. I really appreciate it, okay? Let's get into the message here. I did a collective message here about the lesson being in the loss. I would definitely check it out. It kind of gives you a summary of where I've been and where the energy has been. And when I say where I've been, I mean where I've been energetically, not personally, okay? Healing the past is out here. Virgo is attached to the planet of Mercury. Mercury is in retrograde, so healing the past energy says a lot here, but there is something inside of you that is coming forth from the reconciliations of the past. That doesn't mean necessarily a person. It means the data that you're gathering from the past. What's on the bottom of the deck? Soaring into joy. You may be finding hope, positivity in the pressure that you were under here. It's like you're looking for the silver linings finally. Like, oh, that's why that had to happen. You were kicking and screaming at one point, but now it's like all of that makes sense. I also heard that a lot of you are so grateful that something didn't work out or that something didn't come through for you. You realize that rejection was God's protection here. Some of you are now also laughing at yourself too, laughing at some circumstance or situation that you're in where you're like, oh, that's why people told me not to do that, or that's why everyone left that place or didn't go there, or that's why they were on sale. Take care or there will be loss of material wealth out here. With this shark energy out here, I feel like you have been being manipulated or influenced by a shark out here. You could have been around people that are sharky. These are people who may have been giving you bad advice, is just what I'm picking up on, and that's probably why you haven't been making the best investments or having the most things. And this could be something that you are coming to conclusion with this healing the past, because the shark is flying right over, swimming right over to this healing the past here. And then you have April out here, Taurus energy. Some of you Taurus energies were not giving the best advice. I feel like this could be a situation where you thought you knew what was best, and then you may have been advising people and then watching them fail and fail and fail, and you learn through watching others fail. But the thing is, like, they was listening to you. You know what I mean? But you like, oh, you know what, bro? That makes sense. Well, my bad. You know, that type of energy with Fox out here. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So again, it's just a better investment here. It's just safer if I tell you to do it and see what happens to you before I do it. That's exactly what I'm picking up here. And over these times and circumstances of observing other people, you could have been puppeteering some situations. You could have been in the background, definitely masterminding some situations. But at last, you are happy because you've learned a lot from it, you know, at the end of the day. Give me one more. Or whatever. Look, or whatever. For Taurus energy, you have teardrops, you have woman here, slowly but surely getting ahead here, and then you have cup. You should accept valid criticism. So yeah, I feel like there could be a feminine energy that's calling you out. This could be a friend, a lover. It could be just another feminine energy here that's just saying like, hey, you've been causing people a lot of pain in the way that you operate. But this is you just trying to find out how to get to happiness here. Receiving from angels here is just you saying, hey, this is what I thought was best. I thought I was following my intuition. I thought I was giving good information. This is also not a very good leader. It's like someone who is thinking they're doing the best for everybody while giving bad information, bad advice. But at the same time, I do pick up that you still had some type of influence out here. But at this point, someone may be telling you like, hey, I'm also picking up on get rich quick schemes out here. Taurus energies wanting that material. You could have invested in some things that, you know, were illegal or sounded like, you know, a plug, or like, you know, I'm gonna buy it from the bootlegger, you know, or I'm going to call me when you hit that lick, you know, that's ill gain. It's what is it called? It's a phrase that says like, if you get it with ill gains, then basically it's not worth it. It's like it's cursed. You know what I mean? So you may have got things from certain situations, people, but then it didn't last, or it got taken from you or fell apart. And it's like, man, you know, that's crazy. You know, like you could have paid the bootlegger, and then the bootlegger got busted before you got your stuff. And it's like, damn, now your money gone. But I mean, they went to jail. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to be associated with it. I'll just take the loss. You know what I mean? Or you might have had like a booster stealing you something, and you got the clothes from the booster. You know, you were going to get the clothes from the booster, but the booster got caught. And it's like, oh, okay, well, my money just goes to the drain. They're going to jail. And next time I'm going to just go to the store. It's given that kind of situation. You know what I mean? But this is what you felt like you had to do to get ahead. But at this point, it doesn't look like you got far ahead. It says slowly but surely getting ahead. So it seems like it just wasn't worth it at the end of the day here. You could be reflecting on this and asking yourself, was I really happy? Was it really worth it? Did I really get anything from this situation here? And this could, again, be brought to you by feminine energy. This feminine energy could be someone who loves you and just coming from a nurturing place, even if it's like an older male or a younger male that says, hey, I used to look up to you, but I don't like the way you move in here. You got the strength card out here, the number 8 here, Leo energy here. So it talks about you trying to get your disciplines together here. Also, it gives me the energy of some karma coming public here. It looks like there is some situation, circumstance, or some period in your life that is eclipsing out at this point. I also talked about in that collective reading where your public decisions, your private decisions are being made public. So this says that, you know, you could have told everybody you were going to vote for this, and then somebody leaked the results and everybody sees like you voted the opposite. So now you're just feeling exposed. There's a level of shame here. It's just like knowing better. You know what I mean? It's like literally learning through your mistakes. And then you have the 7 of Swords out here in reverse. So that's some truth coming out, but this truth allows you to move forward. But again, it's almost in a shameful way. It's not in a way where it's like, oh, congratulations, you win, here, take the reward and move forward. It's like, you still doing that shit? All right, don't get yourself caught up now. You know, I ain't doing nothing. They got your name mentioned in the report. All that. Who did that? Oh, I'm done with that, man. I can't believe that. They put my name in there. I thought you said you wasn't doing it. I mean, I wasn't. Man, why you in my business? It's giving that type of energy, okay? Alas, though, here we are here with the 5 of Pentacles here. Again, it's giving like something's not worth it here, you know, with the 6 of Cups. Something that you've been doing in the past here, some partnership here, some group that you're a part of, where you felt like these are my people, this is my tribe, this is the way. Like this right here, once I do this right here, I'm good. But you've done all of that, and at the 5 of Pentacles, all you have is memories. And this is how you're healing the past and reconciling the past, just looking back like, that shit for the birds. It gives me like reforming. Like criminals who go to prison and they like, I didn't do nothing. And then a couple of years in, they like, well, maybe I did do something. And then a couple more years in, they like, okay, I wasn't a great person. And then a couple more years in, they're like, okay, I want to change my life. And then some of them get out and they do amazing things. And then some of them get out and be like, well, I wasn't that bad. You know, I mean, you know, everyone does it and they go back to the same thing. But this is giving me like a reforming energy. And then you have the Ace of Wands here, newly inspired. You could be looking like, all right, let me do something else, is what I just heard here for Taurus energies. As above, so below. Remember, energy can be on people, places, situations, and circumstances. So just see where it is in your chart. If you need some help with that, you can book a personal, and that's what we'll talk about. If you want to give me some insight or some information, something to look into, I know the Vedanta Treatise is something that my cousin has put me on that I'm about to be going over. I just finished Chestnut Checkers' book. It was very enlightening, very it's a guide, so it gave me some insight, and it actually gave me some instruction to like step by step start to revisit some things that I used to do way back when I started spirituality. No cards have come out. The Hierophant is here in reverse. That is you, Taurus. With you being out here in the reverse, it tells me that you're not happy, you're not stable, you're not situated. This isn't really you. This situation doesn't really have you, you know, up and at it and feeling yourself here. This is like a bad institution. This is like a slime, or like a what do they call those landlords? I can't think of the word. Those landlords that are just trash, you know what I mean? A slime lord, whatever, a slum lord. Haha. It's like that type of energy. So it's like a slum lord. It's like a tyrant. It's like a mafia type energy. It's not like, you know, this upright, righteous, great energy. This is an energy of somebody who, you know, they have rules, but they fucked up rules. This is like by any means necessary. You know, we might have to kill some people, step on a couple toes. You know what I mean? You know, you may not make it to the end, but, you know, I'll take you, you know. No one wants to participate in this, and it looks like you're starting to think about that. Advice, please. On my Taurus energies, flip right on out, create here. That's 5th house energy here, so you might want to look into where you have Leo here and then expand. ASAP Rocky is a song I'm hearing. I'll tag it. Praise the Lord. That's crazy. Praise the Lord by ASAP Rocky. I will put that in here for you. He says, create, concord, you know, like he says all those positive words, but he says, I praise the Lord, then break the law. I take what's mine to take some more. You know, that's what I was just saying here with the worth on the bottom of the deck here. Is it worth it though? How do you feel about it once you're sitting here, you know, with your band of thieves? You know what I mean? Is it something that's honorable, something you could be proud of, or is it something that you kind of look like this wasn't worth it? And I see someone could be putting that in front of you here with bravery. So it looks like you need to step into your power here. Again, you're upside down. So you need to step into your power and kind of get some structure going for yourself here and be present. Presently, when you reflect over your past, what's going on? You know what I mean? Where are you? You need to reassess here with this Mercury retrograde. This is what I have for you. Again, if you'd like to be a client of mine, the link is below. If you want to say anything to me directly, I'm only put a name on it. You can email me below, okay? I love you, and until we meet again, keep growing.